Hello, ladies and gentlemen of the internet. I'm your host, Escalante TV. Now, in this video, I'm going to be talking about Minecraft. Now, throughout my channel's history, I've very sparingly talked about Minecraft, but years ago, I was, and I probably still am, a Minecraft enthusiast. It's just I've been in and out of the game in recent years. And I would say that, to some extent, I was a Minecraft YouTuber in the past. I used to talk about Minecraft religiously, play it religiously. Back during my middle school days, I would play Minecraft on the Xbox 360. I would play it on a tablet, on my phone. I've played it on many devices, on my brother's old computers, and on my PlayStation 4.
You get deported to Cuba if you're a fucking, like, communist.
I played it everywhere. Even to this day, like, I own it on pretty much all the devices that I have. To some extent, they can play Minecraft. Now, there is one special edition of Minecraft that I want to talk about, and it's the Forgotten Edition of Minecraft. So, today, if you want to play Minecraft, like the mainstream versions of Minecraft that you can play today, have been consolidated to the Bedrock editions and the Java editions. Now, the difference between these two versions of Minecraft is that the Java edition is playable on Mac, PC, and Linux, so you can play it on, like, your Windows device, play it with somebody else that's playing on Mac or Linux. So basically the computer version. It's coded differently, has different features, and it plays differently. And then the second version of Minecraft that you'll most likely play is the Bedrock Edition, which is the mobile version, the Android, iPhone edition of the game that's also run on the Nintendo Switch, on the PlayStation 4, Xbox One, Xbox Series consoles, PS5. It's the version that's played everywhere else. But at one time, all of these versions were not consolidated. They had their own editions. Minecraft had its own Pocket Edition. Pocket Edition was separate from the Java crowd, and then the console crowd had their own versions, the Legacy Editions, that are now called the Legacy Editions. But you had your Xbox 360, PS3, Wii U, and then PS4, Xbox One editions. All were separate. They played differently. They were developed by 4J Studios, and this version is the one version that kind of has a special place, at least with me, because I played this version with friends a lot. I get off after school. I'd beg my brother to get Microsoft points back then when you had to pay for things in the Xbox store with Microsoft points. But once I got the full version of the game in 2013, I would just hop on after school and play with my friends, playing survival, playing creative. Had the best memories on that. And to some extent, the last time I played this version with friends was on the PlayStation 4 back in 2019. And little did I know it was the last time I would be together with my friends before college started. The video's still on my channel too. If you look up Minecraft in 2019, I think it's called.
Protect the Padawans. Protect the Padawans and the younglings.
House. Get your ass in there. Go.
We gotta protect you from the separatists.
Okay, he's safe right now.
Dude, who's watching Void memes?
So, the thing I want to talk about now in this video is sort of the revival of the Legacy Edition, and modders have been able to make that possible. Now, booting up the Java Edition, you have options for like mod loaders and different types of mod clients. So the mod I want to talk about today is the Reconsole mod here that I have pulled up on my screen. I'm using an app called Modrinth, which easily puts all sorts of mods into packs, so you don't have to like search for all of them and everything like that. This works in conjunction with the Legacy4J mod that's in this console pack. So I think the Reconsole pack is just like a nice little way to kind of get everything into one package into this mod loader. So when you search up this mod, right, it's pretty easy to look up other mods too on this thing, on my desktop, or any desktop that you can really load this up on. Has mod packs, mod data packs, shaders, resource packs. So if you ever want to play this mod on the Java edition, on your version of Java edition, you can download Modrinth, which I think it's more intuitive to do so. And the one thing that you want to look up is reconsole. That's what I did. So you can definitely just click on this, and it just shows you all the features. 81,000 downloads, and there's credits to the different developers that are working on this. It's just nice to really see what the community has done to preserve this version of the game, at least UI-wise, look-wise, gameplay-wise, and all that. So we're going to go ahead and give this a look. And I've been working already with this mod and trying to like tinker with it and just play around with it. And yeah, we're going to give this a load and see how this works here. All right, so I'm getting the game kind of booted up here on my Mac. And what's nice is that it has the old loading screens, has this kind of splash screen. So I've kind of tinkered with it to show one of the older panorama screens. I wasn't really able to like get like the really old splash screen onto this like version of the game, because I am actually playing on the current version of the game, I think 1.21. And what's nice is that if you saw the pop-up earlier, this has controller support. You can actually connect a Bluetooth controller to this thing. No other complicated things that you have to kind of button map or anything like that. It has all the same controls that you had when you were playing this game as a kid. And I also did take the liberty to install some extra resource packs onto this thing. So there's already a few worlds I already created here, so you can create worlds. I'm not too sure about online capabilities with this mod. I think somebody is working with, I think, like an experimental version of the mini games is what I've heard. I'm not too sure, but here we're gonna load up a world just for example and really how this looks. So in the resource packs folder, this would be texture packs in the Legacy edition. And the fun thing is you can change like the load order into this thing. So I have some resource packs already here. So I have the Reconsole Xbox 360 logo. And then here I have the Golden Days base resource pack, so it changes some of the textures to some of the like classic textures from the beta days, and console aspects, just some other things from like the console editions. So these are the resource packs I have. I could probably load a couple more in here just to kind of help with the look here. I can also change the load order probably with this here, just so everything kind of stays neat. And yeah, you can use your cursor as well. And you're kind of forced to use like some of the things like your keyboard to type, so it won't, because I think in the console editions you had the keyboard pop up on your console, but in this edition, if you like want to like write on something, type something out, you actually have to type on your keyboard. So that's one thing that you still kind of have to do. All right, so it's loading up resource packs. I have these custom resource packs on. And we're going to load up the old tutorial world, the tutorial world that came with the base Xbox 360 edition. And another thing you can also do, I think, I'll also show this later, but we'll load this up. You can also customize some other things with the UI, which is really nice. So it's loading up, hopefully, and there we go. All right, so we're on the classic title update 1. Tutorial world, I think, yeah. Yeah, so if you notice on the bottom left, I have the classic Xbox 360 control hints. But what you can do is if you go to help and options and you go to settings, user interface, you can change the control icons. So I'm playing on an Xbox Series controller, so if I were to make it accurate to what I'm actually playing on, I can change it from Xbox 360 to Xbox One edition. Or I could go to like PlayStation 3 if you're playing with like a PlayStation controller, PS Vita, PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, Wii U, Switch, pretty much like just to make it accurate to like what controller you're playing on. Or if you're keyboard and mouse only, you can actually just play on keyboard and mouse. But I'm going to keep it on Xbox 360 because it's the version I first played when I was a kid. And just looking at this world, yeah, it brings back a lot of memories. I was loading up this world last night in preparation for this video. And yeah, I just had to take it all in. Because, yeah, it's been years playing this version of the game. It's, yeah, brings a lot back. And also, I just had to put on the classic skin pack 1 Master Chief for this one. It's always been my favorite skin to play with. And I think with this, some of this resource pack too, I think you have the classic sounds with the Golden Days resource pack. Yeah, classic open and close the door. Classic 2D item drops as well. So I think if you were to drop that, 2D item drop on that. So feature-wise, I am technically playing on a current version of Minecraft. I don't think there's really a way to backtrack to any older versions of the game, but you can certainly make it look like it is in the older versions. With older textures, older sounds. It's just kind of the way I like it. It has a classic crafting menu. I think some additions were also made to kind of make this more modern. And of course, I think you can also switch back to classic crafting if you need to. Yeah, and there's different kind of other sections of crafting. So, pretty intuitive, pretty easy to pick up. I don't think it should be too resource intensive to pick up on your machine. I'm running this on a MacBook M1, and seems to be running pretty fine. Not at all resource intensive, just to relive the classic days, relive your childhood memories or whatever memories you have of this edition. Maybe you could play it with friends. I think you can open this to a LAN as well. Play with other people who probably have this mod installed. Just have a good time. Yeah, you can ride the minecart kind of back and forth. There you go. So yeah, that's kind of the look at the classic tutorial world. I know I'm just running around and just exploring, kind of taking this all in. But just in general, talking about this version in terms of preservation, I think this is like a really good way to do this, just through modding and kind of helping to preserve this as much as we can. As these games are just not available digitally anymore. They've been since delisted. You can't really get the legacy versions. Unless you have the disc versions, which I actually did get a disc version of the Xbox One edition, which you can load up on a working Xbox with a disc drive, working Xbox One with a disc drive, Xbox Series X. So I might as well do a bit of a transition here as kind of done showcasing a little bit of what this mod offers. Achievements, I think you can still earn. Leaderboards kind of shows you that. You can't really change your skin. It looks like it's a work in progress. Some other things are a work in progress. You can adjust settings, user interface. You can still have, I think, some of the modern comforts like FOV slider somewhere around here. And you can also set the sensitivity of your controller. I think initially, if you are going to connect some sort of Bluetooth controller, I suggest turning down the sensitivity because I think it just works off of the mouse and keyboard sensitivity. So that's one thing to keep in mind. All right, well, as the sun sets, I think it's a good time to kind of showcase one more thing when it comes to Legacy Minecraft. So Let's go ahead and switch over to my Xbox for this next segment. So now I'm on my Xbox Series X with the disc version of the Minecraft Legacy Edition, and just to show you how it looks like if you were to actually insert it into an Xbox, you'll see this key art. You won't see any of the new key art. So let's go ahead and check out the features this version has, kind of just as a comparison to the mod. To the modded version. So yeah, nothing too different, I would say. It's just I think the mod has more of the kind of loaded features from the Java edition, as you are running it on an actual version of Java. But yeah, this game had a lot to offer, actually. Just a lot of good stuff. Had a lot of the mashup packs, good mashup packs, skin packs. I would say this store was probably unique because the microtransactions here, you didn't have to actually get a virtual currency for. I think today's marketplace, you have to buy like mine coins. You can buy all sorts of stuff like add-ons, which are pretty much paid mods, paid skins, paid maps. Just a lot of, I guess, more planning going into that version of Minecraft. A lot of that sort of modern gaming type of thing, having a marketplace with a virtual currency. You can also emote, I think, in the Bedrock version, which is really weird. And yeah, I can also join servers, but back then, the Legacy Edition didn't have servers like Lifeboat or the Mineplex or whatever kids play on these days. Back then, you had mini games. You had about a few mini games, but these were pretty good mini games. Battle, I remember being like a little battle royale type of game mode. At the time, Hunger Games was like the game mode that everybody was watching. Everybody was watching like YouTubers play Hunger Games on servers. They were watching like the Bayesian Canadian, if anybody remembers that guy, or any of the older YouTubers that played Minecraft. So I'm not too sure if these servers are really populated. So I think I'm kind of just alone in this version of the game. There's not really anyone that you can connect to. So, but you can just revisit like the old hub world. This was like a hub waiting area, and then you'd actually jump from a platform, and then you'd like open chests and like battle to the death. Map votes. Oh look, yeah, I think you had to also purchase more maps as well. I think one thing too that I saw is I think these actually had unique maps to every mashup pack that you could buy. I didn't actually know that until now. Just seeing all the unique maps that you can play on. So you could play like on a Fallout themed map, festive, Halloween, specific to any texture pack. That's interesting. So Xbox One edition, you had options like amplified worlds. You could do custom super flat worlds. I believe you could do that. Yeah, customize super flat. If you set it to super flat world, you could set up like all the blocks that you want to play on. I'm not really too much into like tuning these settings, but that's an option that people had on this version of the game. And we'll just name it Showcase World, I guess. Just to take a look at a true version of the Legacy version here. Take in the true Legacy Minecraft classic experience. I think you can also set world generation here. I think you can set it to classic and set a bonus chest. I don't really play with bonus chests. Different tuning options that you can do, but we'll just create a world here. I just got this version off of Amazon not too long ago. Got a used copy. And, yeah, I think with this version of Minecraft, it stopped getting updated sometime around 2017 as the Xbox version was actually one of the first versions to transition to Bedrock. To the Bedrock Minecraft, and this version is actually stuck on 1.12, which is the Java equivalent of where this Minecraft stopped. It only got like the World of Color update. It didn't get the update aquatic version. So interesting enough that the Xbox 360 edition is actually more updated than this version of Minecraft. So technically the Xbox One edition is the closest you're going to get to any older version of Minecraft when it comes to the old console editions. So yeah, I get this crafting done, and then I think the only difference I'm seeing with this version with the actual mod, I think you could craft banners on this. I don't know. I have to kind of get used to the whole old Minecraft crafting menus. See what they offer, and an achievement popped up. So yeah, I haven't really gotten into this version. Just bought it to get some sort of comparison with the mod, and I'd say one-to-one recreation. I almost feel no difference other than the textures, the features, the look of it, and the achievements. The 3D item drops. So yeah, this is kind of my showcase of the Legacy Edition of Minecraft. Just kind of something that I've wanted to invest a little bit of time into. I don't know if I really want to make some sort of Let's Play on any of these versions of the game, but if you guys are interested in something like that, I could definitely do something like that. If you guys want to leave your comments down below, and if you guys want to stay tuned for more of my videos, make sure to subscribe, and yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.